Good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of High Top Sports. Apologies for being a little late, a little behind. We had this thing scheduled way earlier on today, but then we realized that Zay Mincey would not be announcing until the fourth quarter. We're about 4 minutes out now from the fourth quarter in the All-American Bowl game. We're going to be talking about Zay Mincey, where he's planning on committing. Obviously, there is some projections right now. We're going to pull it up from All-American Game on NBC once it is ready for him to announce. But before we do any of that, let me go ahead and introduce you to the co-host for the evening, the man, the myth, the professor from our High Top Sports recruiting channel, Cody the Professor, to give us all things inside Zay Mincey and what he brings to the table. Cody, how you doing, big guy?
Yeah, doing pretty good. Really enjoying this game. Seems to be a little bit better offensive line play than the Under Armour game for sure.
Still lopsided like the other game, and typically you have these in these games. It's hard to really, select these teams, but it seems cleaner. It's been way more entertaining. The uniforms are much better. It feels a little more professional, in my opinion. The coverage is much better. If I'm a kid next year, I don't know how you don't pick the All-American game if you're able to choose between the two. This is the game that I would pick every single time from what I've seen thus far. I think Under Armour just got to get a little better on their production quality, take it more seriously. But look, we're here today for Zay Mincey, 4-star cornerback, 6'2", 185 out of Mainland, Daytona Beach, Florida. They did win their national championship, or their state championship, this year against St. Augustine High School, my local high school here in St. Augustine, Florida. Played over there in Tallahassee. LJ McCray, his teammate, he is also playing in this game, who is committed to Florida, defensive lineman, 5-star defensive lineman. I think the number one defensive lineman in the country, top 10 player in the country as well. So Florida feels really good about this, potentially a little family reunion, but Alabama made a late surge. The departure of Koya Raymond from Florida obviously had an impact, and Miami was definitely in and at the end there as well. So I will say one thing about Zay Mincey's recruiting is it has been pretty well kept under wraps. The only time that people felt like they had a true impulse is once the paper was actually signed. That's when the crystal balls really started flowing, and ever since that paper has been signed, there has been a ton of crystal balls for him to go to BAMA. So all signs point to BAMA right now, like I said, but I've also stated Zay Mincey has done a great job of keeping things under wraps. So I've said on the show many times before, I would love a surprise here, regardless of what happens. Alabama has a ton of cornerbacks currently committed to their team, about 5, I believe, 4 or 5. He did have some things to say about all the schools. Most of the schools was like, yep, love the coaches there, love the atmosphere, had a great time. Spoke about Florida, saying I visited there the most. Love what's going on. LJ is there. He did mention that. When talking about Alabama, though, it just felt like it was more of a business decision. He says, look, Caleb Downs is there, spoke with him, felt really good about my development and how I can see my future improving if I were to go to Alabama, which again, all feels like, hey, let's see how things are headed towards Alabama. Let's pull up his film here. What are some things you like, Cody, about Zay Mincey here?
Yeah, I think he's a sure tackler, and he already had an interception, good in coverage. He's very good about getting his head around and not just throwing his arms up, but actually getting the head around, making plays on the ball. We saw that early in the Under Armour, or not the Under Armour, the Army All-American game. He had a beautiful INT in the end zone. Also doesn't shy away from contact. He'll come down and smack a running back in the run game. Here he is picking one off here on his huddle film. Beautiful job. Just always getting his head around, always staying in phase. Has the speed to recover if he does lose on the bottom half of the route. Just one of those guys. You got to get him if you're hurting in the DB room.
Yeah, and look, guys, people asking when is he committing. There's 4 minutes left in the third quarter. He is expected to announce his commitment. And there's Sam Brown, number one or top linebacker, committed to Clemson currently. Beautiful mullet. He is set to commit here in about 4 minutes at the beginning of the fourth quarter. That's why we were alive. Wanted to discuss him a little bit. So we will see in just a few moments here when he does commit. But he also has a pick today. Am I not mistaken?
Yes, he does have a pick today. It was early in the second quarter. Yep.
Fantastic stuff. So, look, it's between Miami, FSU. Let me go back to this here. Miami, FSU, Florida, and, of course, Alabama. I do have the calculator pulled up so we can kind of take a look here. Just kidding. It's not working anymore. I have the calculator pulled up here to see if he were to commit to Florida, how would that assist with the recruiting class? Let me go ahead and refresh this.
Oh, it might be because I'm sharing a screen right now.
No, it's not you. It's separate.
Okay.
Failed to load. Let me just go ahead and share my screen then with you guys, and we'll have to do it the old-fashioned way. All right, so if we were to land Xavier Mincey. Oh, what's with it? I always do that. Oh, there it is. Put us at 280. So a massive jump from where we sit currently. We sit at 269 to 280 would get us back up there pretty healthily. Let's take a look and see where that would put us for the overall rankings. And then I'll also take a look at Bama as well, with them being up there pretty high. What that would do to their class. I mean, again, sitting at number 2 with their overall. I mean, it's just the rich get richer at that point. So yeah, 258. This would put us to 280 is what it's stating, which would jump us to a top 8 class. There's no way. I think that calculator was including the transfers. Yeah, I think it was, and it is. Let me go ahead and remove those real quick, just so we can get a legitimate look at it.
I think if you just hit reset once, it'll take the transfers out.
That's okay. So 267. Okay, so 267 on just the recruiting class, not overall, which would put us ahead of Tennessee. So again, we're on the outside looking in. If it's Bama, they're not going to surpass Georgia. I don't think they're going to get 15 points for it, so no need to look at that. Miami would be huge for Miami. Would probably definitely have them jump Texas. So it'd be a top 3 class for them once again with 27 commits. But 280. Let's look at the overall. If we're sitting at 280 overall, how does that look for Florida? 280 would jump us. Look at that. So if we were laying Zay Mincey, we would finish in the top 10 overall with the transfer portal. Oh, big play and a catch there. Overall with the recruiting and transfer portal. So hell of a jump if they're able to pull that off there. Why are we even doing this to ourselves? Guys, we like to follow regardless of what happens. You guys know this. Be sure to smash the like button, though, and subscribe if you guys are brand new here. We like to kind of follow all things recruiting. Of course, High Top Sports Recruiting, if you guys are here through that channel. On that channel, we cover all recruiting, regardless of what team that you cheer for. So we are not winning.
I tell you, man,
Florida lost.
There's been a couple guys that just look way better than everybody else, right? Moore absolutely has had a pretty good day. Obviously, the number 1 wide receiver in the nation has had a wonderful day with an early touchdown. I think he's already sitting out. And then the running back that committed to Georgia, Fletcher, looks just faster than everybody on the field right now.
The running back he's referring to is Nate Frazier. Yeah, Larry Cox said I'm just here for another disappointment. LJ McCray has looked good today on the defensive line. So a lot of big time. Look, this game definitely looks a little more elevated again than the Under Armour game. So we'll see. We will see. We have about a minute left until Zay Mincey sets his announcement. Again, we're just sitting here waiting for that to happen. The beginning of the fourth quarter, I believe 2 people will be committing in the fourth quarter. Big defensive line Marquise Lightfoot just made a play, committed to the U. We were talking earlier for this All-American game and the Under Armour game. They should have the sticker of their schools that are committed on the back of their helmets, right? So we can watch
something.
Yeah, so we can kind of have an idea. We don't have to wait for the graphic to pop up of like, oh wow, that guy, that school's getting a good one. You know what I mean? Now, some of the big time guys, we know where they're going, right? But not everybody. So it'd be nice to be able to see that from time to time. These unis are clean. You don't want to ruin them, but find a way to incorporate that their team. Now, not every kid has a team they're committed to yet either, right? Like Zay Mincey wouldn't have one. And that's maybe he puts his options on there. You know what I mean? I dig the roses, though. I dig the roses. Do you think Husband LJ is a...
I just said it. What a miss for Florida, man. Golly, that guy is something else.
We'll get him next year. We'll get him to portal next year. 37 seconds left here, boys and girls, so we should be getting an announcement here in just a moment for Zay Mincey. Again, happy to have all of you here, almost 500 people in here. Sean says, do you think us having LJ is a big factor with Landy Mincey, you think? I think it probably kept it closer than what it would have been, but I think the departure of Corey Raymond, somebody who probably had a heavy influence on his recruitment cycle, think about it. I mean, he signed short, like a day or two after Corey Raymond, not a day or two, but like pretty quickly after Corey Raymond was let go, and he talks about, hey, I visited Florida a lot. Well, who was he hanging out with? He was hanging out with Corey Raymond and that secondary coach. So he's no longer there. If Will Harris doesn't make a quick impact, look, I mean, obviously Gator fans like, what are we doing to ourselves? We're still going to watch it and maintain it. I feel like it sucks for these kids. Their surprise goes away, but we're here for maybe a shocker or just to see where he ends up anyways. But with the amount of activity Florida has had in the transfer portal with cornerbacks and safeties, leads me to believe that, yes, that is confirmation that he is going to Alabama. And again, we'll just get him in the portal once he once he enters it next year. So it's no big deal, right? No big deal. We need this coverage on our basketball team. We were watching the game. I thought about going live for it, but look, I think I want to. We do need a better job of covering it because I love me some basketball. When we talked about it last year, people weren't too big of a fan of it. But Daniel Riviera, $5 says, can't wait to see 2024 brings for High Top Sports. Go Dogs. Thanks, Daniel. Me too, man. Should be a good year. We're really excited to see where it's going to go and where it's going to head. So we're pumped. Faith, family, and football. Go Canes. Got some Canes.
Yeah, Daniel.
In here.
And if you hop on over to the
Good.
If you hop on over to the High Top Sports recruiting channel, there's definitely some Georgia content on there. There's a whole playlist with all Georgia content. So
I mean, we talked about this. You don't want to do Miami. You can't even touch them, can you?
Can't do it. Hurts me inside. I
know, but they got a good class. I'm sure we got a lot of Miami fans that follow the show. I'm sure they would love to hear it and get your perspective on it, Professor. I know they would. I got some Canes in here. 904 Hurricanes. Let us know in the chat. Faith, family, and football. They want let us know. Would you love to get Cody to give you guys a little love? Junior here says go Canes. We got some Canes in here. You know what I mean? So look, I think they would appreciate you breaking down their top 5 class. I know it'll kill you, but
I'll tell you what. If we can get a $10 super chat from a Canes member, I'll go ahead and break down the entire class.
Look at this guy. Sean Allister says, appreciate the response, favorite Gator highlight channel. No problem, man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Oh, Ricky, we're throwing up the U. Look at this guy. Bam, Bread Dead, Gump, Bama. Who are you referring to when you said what a miss for Florida? TJ Moore, wide receiver.
Moore.
All right, we got defensive back Jed White, class of 2025
guys too,
who is making his announcement right now out of Penn State, Maryland, Florida State, Auburn, and Louisville. I'll wait to pull it up 1 second. Maryland.
Wow.
There it is. So DB for Maryland there. Just scooped up. Again, I'm sure that Zay Mincey should be coming up next year after they clear the table off, get the new hats lined up, and then be ready to rock and roll. 904 Hurricanes says, I always love analysis without the cane shades. Yeah, he won't be a shade. It'll be a genuine response. Georgia just scored again. Love that. Josh Pruitt says, go Gators and appreciate the content. Of course. Should be a busy day, boys and girls, for Gator stuff. We got a lot of content coming out, so be sure to keep the bell turned on and be prepared for that. Should be a busy one today. Got some good things coming from what we're hearing. So keep the ears peeled. Clint, has Mincey committed? He has not. I'd imagine it'd be within moments here. They've done a great job, I would say, with the coverage. So there you go, Cody. Junior says $10. Get to work, my friend. Go Canes.
Yeah.
There it is. Yeah, you got to be a man of your word. So on the High Top Sports Recruiting Channel in the next few days. Yeah, you were just wondering what team to go to next. So there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Look, the Canes. I like Canes fans more than FSU fans. So they're more.
I won't do FSU.
Yeah.
There's no amount of money in the
There's no
world.
dollar you could put on it. So I'm excited.
No.
I'm excited to see you to break down that class. It's a pretty healthy class, so we'll see.
Yeah, so what I like to do is I'll do an offensive video, a defensive video. Now that class is a big class, right? I think there's like 24 commits in it. So I'm gonna do the top guys on offense, the top guys on defense, and then if the videos do well, I will break down each individual room. So like we'll do the DBs all together. We'll do the defensive line. We'll do the offensive line if you want, the wide receivers. So
Love it.
yeah,
Smash the thumbs up.
you're gonna get 5 or 6 videos out of it.
How the fuck Cody only asked for $10? It's just Cody
I didn't
OnlyFans,
think it was
boys.
gonna come.
Pause. Oh, jeez. 600 people in here. Let's get, yeah. I mean, let's get some more likes, boys. Show some love. I mean, if you're not even, whatever fan you're cheering for, we're all here together. Appreciating some high school ball and some high school commits today. So you don't want to miss it. And we're on the way to 20,000 subs. So if you guys are all brand new here, we do a lot of these things. When is he committing? He's committing here in the next few minutes. Again, it's the beginning of the fourth quarter. We just had a commit. I'd imagine they clear off the table. Maybe we get a few plays in. Then Zay Mincey should be here momentarily, and then we're gonna have it pulled up and ready to rock and roll for you guys. So trust me, we don't control this. Okay, we're just waiting patiently like the rest of us here. So I promise you, we will not miss it. We've got 19 eyeballs on it, prepared for when he is up on the screen. We will rock and roll, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know it on the comments section. Smash the comments. Help Viago. Let YouTube know that we're doing a good thing. Where do you think he will be landing? Zay Mincey. Comment your prediction below. You can do it with just emojis or onside kick. Oh. Technically,
Yeah, it's actually kind of.
Bro, this game has taken forever, dude. I just realized they haven't ran like the third quarter out yet. Yeah, we're at 3:00. This game started at 1, and we're barely into the fourth quarter yet. Like unreal.
Yeah, the Gators game started a little bit before it.
Like, yeah, at 12:30.
Just a little bit.
12:30. Bama got a Gator. Bama. Florida. Bama. Does UF hat make the table? I mean, I think so. It's got to make the table, right? Cali Barbera, go Gators, going to Bama. Thumbs up. What's up, Ed? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Got some Gators in here. Go Canes. Barry Cook says he's going to Bama. Almost 900 people strong. If you guys are here, just got here. We're waiting for Zay Mincey. There's 28 seconds left in the third quarter. He is projected to commit at the beginning of the fourth. This has been the longest game, I think, in high school Pro Bowl history. So clock is finally running down. I imagined we should see a graphic here momentarily showing, hey, here comes Zay Mincey to set his announcement. So we went live a little early. We went live with 3 minutes left in the third quarter, and we've been live for 20 minutes, just to kind of give you an idea of how long this game is. There was 3 minutes left in the third quarter when we went live, and we are now 20 minutes in the fourth quarter. The third quarter just ended. Unreal. Like it's good, but dude, and I think part of it too, because they'll go to commercial, they'll come back for. All right, Daniel Hill is next, and then Zay Mincey. So Daniel Hill is coming up next, boys and girls, and then I imagine they'll play some football.
This is really fun.
Go ahead.
This is really fun for me too, because I've watched a lot of these guys just through doing all these teams, and it's really fun to see against elite level competition. I get it's a kind of a scrimmage, but it's cool for me to see some of these guys that I thought were gonna pop really pop.
Yes, you have been doing a lot of work watching these guys. So I didn't get to see them outside of that high school realm and play against their future. What was cool? What was the graphic earlier? The last 3 first-round draft picks played in this game. Trevor Lawrence, Travon Walker, and Bryce Young all played in this game. Kind of just showing you the amount of talent that this game brings in. So
Derrick Henry was at MVP too,
yeah,
when
yep.
he
Joe
played here.
Thomas, I think, played in this game as well too.
Yep.
Dwayne Wade, he is committing. We've got Gavin, I can't remember his name, Hill committing here, and then I'd imagine momentarily. Again, we don't have a exact time, so we didn't want to miss it. So we're sitting here talking about it, getting people's thoughts and opinions about this. We didn't want to miss it, though. We will have it pulled up when it is time for Zay Mincey to announce. Again, I know I kind of keep repeating myself, but people are coming in and wondering probably what the hell is going on. He is set to commit here. Again, the commercials are ridiculous. It's one after the other. I don't understand. I would be pissed if I was a high school kid, but I guess they're trying to get everyone to play him. But it's like they like, what are they doing for like 4 minutes? Just talking to each other? I don't know.
Yeah, the commercial's been brutal.
Like, think about going to a high school game on Friday night. You're not riding this long into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No spacesuit right now. Baby, spacesuit has to hop out. I mean, like Hayes Fawcett getting some more love. Here we go.
I couldn't think BAMA, right? Because geez, they're loaded at that DB room.
Is this the DB too?
Mm-hmm.
I like
Athlete,
Mississippi.
I
I like
think.
Mississippi State. I'll pull it up when it's getting ready to commit, guys. We're kind of bootlegging NBC here.
Oh, he kind of reached for that Tennessee hat for a second.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a running back.
Love the city of
Not DB.
Meridian and all my friends back there. And with that being said, for the next 3 to 4 years, I will be taking my talents to the University of Alabama.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, and everybody approves. And there's some guys from the game who are on the other side of this camera who are excited about it as well. Daniel, why is Alabama the place for you?
You know, the history and culture they have with running backs, you know, the winning culture that they have, you know, ever since they, recruited me, they've been showing constant love. And, I just feel, it was a
Could
family
Bama get a
decision,
sweep here? Look, that's their second running back of the class after flipping the Miami running back. So they're actually kind of light, surprisingly, on running backs.
Yeah, they didn't. We talked earlier. They didn't even have one for a while.
Who is that again?
Bama.
No, the kid. What's his name?
Oh, Hill. Daniel Hill, I think.
Daniel Hill.
Yeah.
All right, Zay Mincey should be coming up here, boys and girls, and then we'll be ready to rock and roll.
Who swatted that ball away? Was that?
Oh, what a pick!
Yeah, but who swatted it? I couldn't see.
LJ McCray.
They don't do a very good job at
Again, yeah, telling you who it is, where they're playing at.
Yeah. 14.
6 did.
Yeah, 6 swatted it.
Riddick, I think. DeMarcus Riddick.
It's a good play. Yeah, I wish they did a better job at that, though. Oh, easy.
That was huge for the East, though. Get back in this game.
Yeah. Midland powerhouse program in Texas.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are waiting to see Zay Mincey here. I imagine the next commercial break is when we'll get it. That's my assumption here. So when that is, I couldn't tell you, but
It could be 2 seconds, could be 2 minutes.
yeah, could be 30. Who knows?
Yeah. Is everybody watching the All-American game? Or just kind of hanging out with us?
Chad, there's 600 people in here. I don't know what you're seeing, 52, but we're seeing 600 people. Bro, good thing we didn't go live at freaking 1. Zay's live.
I know it.
All right, Zay's live on his Instagram. I got his Instagram pulled up too, so.
It might be High Top Sports Recruiting has 52.
All right, Zay is live. I have his live pulled up for you guys.
Brings up third down, 3rd and 6.
What you gave him, Trin?
Sleeves, I got more in the thingy.
Y'all tell him that.
Yo, what up, y'all?
You live?
Pass over to Jordan Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yeah, there he is. He's at the table. So, like we were right.
Good for a first down.
We gonna see.
Oh, we're live on both channels. That's what they're saying. So they're probably watching. That's what the 52's on High Top Sports Recruiting, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it right here.
Yeah.
Hey, I got me one though, cuz. I got me one though. Who on yours? You got them grown people in there. Hey, I'm finna be committing soon though, y'all. What? Put my helmet by what? No. Put it on the ground. It's a certain setup they want for the TV. That's why it's 2 of them.
They're gonna have to tune in live.
Oh!
What? Hey, what, coach? All the picks, all the drop.
Oh. That's what was it?
Yeah.
TJ Moore again, Cody.
All the picks, all the.
I know it.
Did they give us a time for when we doing it? They give us a time or no? What?
Are we going to run it off this? You want me to stop sharing?
I can't hear you.
We're gonna see, man. We're gonna see. Should I end it and start it back? Heard me?
Oh, she has on one. PJ, Layla need one too. A small. She has on a Nike too.
You heard me, Mom? Should I end it and start it back? How long they gonna be until we say it? I don't want to just be sitting here.
Ooh!
This is a women's medium. That might be a little big. That'll work.
And done caught me a pit, boy. I ain't gonna lie, we losing though right now. We losing. Bunch of swinging, bro.
Oh, beautiful route. My goodness.
TJ Moore.
Couldn't tell. Look at this route.
Boys and girls, we're here for Zay Mincey. He is, as you see live right now, set to commit here any moment. Probably waiting for the play to figure itself out.
Yep. TJ Moore again.
Got over 1,000 people in here. Be sure to smash the like button and subscribe if you guys are new. We do these things quite often. It's All-American game. They're driving right now, which is probably why. Oh! Dropped it.
I'm telling you, man.
Oh, yeah, TJ.
TJ Moore is an absolute unit.
I ain't gonna lie. He gonna be a 5-star by
A
tomorrow.
unit. Yeah, he might be a 5-star by tomorrow.
They saying Miami.
Bozeman. Thanks, Chad, for likes on both feeds.
My goodness.
Hey, look at David.
What up? Is that TJ?
Nick got my jersey
Yes.
ready.
I'm telling you. What a miss by Florida.
That boy tripping.
Golly, bro.
That's
This game's
the
getting
second
interesting.
touchdown.
David,
Look at this.
Zay to the swamp,
route.
dude.
Oh,
Zay to the swamp. That's what he just said.
Hey, where Key shot at, man? Why is somebody telling me loud?
King shot. Tap in. Tap in.
Because say,
Hey, Coach K. Got.
she gonna cry, bro.
Man, if I cry, I deserve to cry. You nervous?
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna wing it though.
Josh, somebody said what it is.
Something short and simple kind of.
Somebody say we came in a bluebell. He said, who is that?
Oh, that was Lee.
what a catch. My goodness.
Good boy.
There you go.
Yeah, that's a 5-star tomorrow. He's absolutely perfect that every single DB on
All
that
right, he's
team.
up next, it looks like, boys and girls. Appreciate y'all
1,171
waiting with us.
strong.
Hey,
Chad
I'm a
said he-
real life model, man. Hey, I'm the next Tom Cruise, baby.
1,200 people in here, boys and girls. Happy to have you here at High Top Sports Recruiting or just High Top Sports, whichever channel you're viewing us on. Be sure to sub, whichever channel that you guys are on. We're on the way to 20,000 here at High Top Sports. Love to get there by the end of the month. It'll be one hell of a feat. Might retire after that.
Real deal model, man. You see it?
Be sure to smash the like button here. Zay Mincey is set to announce any moment. Any moment.
He said King Shot is here. Come to the swamp.
We got to get their 19 commercials in, right, Cody?
Oh, Tom Cruise not an
Oh,
athlete.
yeah, sure.
Let us know in the comments. Joe thinks FSU. JC says let's fucking go. Where do y'all think he's going to be landing?
Oh, no. Boston's been a little early with these announcements. I don't like them.
So you don't think you look like me?
No, I don't think so.
Should be any minute now.
Who's talking? I can't hear you, buddy. It's, I got the audio of the damn just live in my earbuds.
Looks like they're going to pan over.
King Shot. Zay to the baby.
King shot.
King Shot. You know the fam love you, bro.
Yeah.
What David talking about, bro?
Now, David said Norville blocked them cats and said you going to the swamp, bro.
Hey, they say jot to the swamp.
No. Stay. What it is?
Oh, how much longer? I'm ready to save.
I'm ready for you
Shout
to
out
fight.
to my mom, my family, my mom, dad, brother.
Right.
Brother.
Yeah, I'm gonna make mine short and sweet, simple.
Shout out Block.
What's up, huh? I got me one.
Bro, this is damn near the whole game's gonna be over, Cody.
I know
What
it.
do you say?
Have your rent.
You said what's up?
Have your
What's
rent.
up, huh?
Jamar says mom's hair is
See, I
red.
got me one. Yes,
Hey,
sir.
I like to take a look at the tea leaves here, get some tips. So we're obviously we have our predictions.
We
but
sitting here
We
waiting.
about to do it in a little bit.
We sitting here waiting. We about to
I
go
thought it was
in a
gonna be
minute.
quicker.
Caleb, you be bored. You don't.
Oh, it's going to be quicker, too.
Yes.
Let's go. Yes. Yeah, I know y'all at the game. All right, love you.
Cody, you get naked if it's Florida.
What you say?
She said it's all about the music.
All about the what?
Let me chill.
You nervous?
Let me chill.
All right, boys and girls, we're waiting for Mr. Zay Mincey here to make his announcement. As you
Y'all
watching
finna dance on
live,
TV.
just being,
Hey,
waited
you
patiently
be trolling.
for this game. I don't know what they're waiting on, but bro, they get a
I don't know. I
stop
thought they were
here.
going to do it after.
West East goes down to score. They're down 4, maybe 3 if they do go for 2. This game
It gotta be the next break. We're doing it. Right?
Are you nervous? The man that came out here.
Am I nervous? No, I'm not nervous. That was KJ?
Y'all might come back if y'all stay on big. Hold on. You might gotta get back in there. Go catch some
Hold on, how many? That's 10 points.
Yo.
Take to the swamp.
So that's a 2 possession game. That's
All right, the man
touchdown.
right now.
That's touchdown
Swamp,
to 3.
Cody. I
Hey,
don't
we about to
know.
do it, y'all. We about to do it.
Bro.
Gator puff on.
Oh,
You'll-
Lord.
you'll see
Okay,
me go.
David. I see.
Man.
How are you guys?
Good.
Just so you guys
Alright, you
know,
gotta
who
go.
doesn't
Just
know,
can't put
Zay
that
has
there
already
because I'm
signed
gonna
to a
have my
school.
iPad
So
with
he's
me.
already
Okay.
locked in with somebody.
And I'm gonna stand right here.
He's just
beside
making it
you.
an
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
announcement to nobody else.
He's friends with LJ McRae, right?
Sorry about that.
You're fine.
Can you just like hold it? Have me?
All right, here we go, boys. Let's go. Gear it up.
How are you? Good.
Cody,
What?
what happened?
What happened? What happened? Oh, no. They ended it?
And I'm gonna stand right here beside you. Is that cool?
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Perfect. Yeah. Sorry about that.
You're
Get your
fine.
paint dry right now.
Can you just like hold
I'll
it?
tell
Have
you,
me?
Jamie.
Are you Denise?
I am.
How are you? Good.
Hold it at.
Guessing his cell service is not great?
Apparently, when they go over there, it doesn't do well, huh?
And I'm gonna stand right here beside you. Is that cool?
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Perfect. Yeah.
I feel like this is delayed. Like when I keep going back into it, it brings me back to the same thing. No.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Perfect. Yeah. Sorry about that.
You're fine.
Can you just like hold it? Have me?
Are you Denise?
What's the
I am.
How are you? Good.
Hold it at.
You Fred?
No, that's
I'm
Fred.
Fred.
Here's Fred. All right, cool. Good to see you, man. You all right?
Yes, sir. What's that?
And that is a kid. That's Dad.
I feel like I was freaking deja vu there. Oh, he paused his live. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay. Just kept repeating what I said. Here we go.
Seize the moment, kid. Enjoy every second of that. Enjoy.
Or he picks Alabama. That would be. Is that?
Will Fong is never wrong.
All right, so we got two things. So when this,
So
after
Bama
this
hat's right here in
punt,
front of
I'm
us. It
gonna
looks
point
like
to the
you got
camera,
Mamie in front of
and you
them.
guys just cheer in the camera, okay? Go crazy. And when he pulls the hat, you'll go even more bananas, okay? And I'll point to the camera when we're ready, all right?
When we're ready. Then ready.
Don't knock the table because we're going to knock the phone. Early. Don't knock the table because we're going to knock the phone.
Punching 95, Sam Dumpton.
Ooh. Almost.
Roderick Ballum saying switch to the game for copyright reasons. We
Flag
cannot.
goes back to the 40-yard line for the snake. Timeout on the field.
The Iowa guys getting more punts. Legends. How you feeling, Cody? Block the punt, bro. I'm kind of cheering for East to make a little bit of a run here, make a little comeback, make the game interesting. 21-31. Gatorhead is on the table. FSU's on the table. He's next after the commercial break. There it is. Okay. There it is, boys. All right. So, moments away. Final predictions. And the commentary. I know we're always delayed. But we're on the inside. So we can't be delayed on the line. I know how we're delayed because I saw them cheering, and then like a minute later, I saw them cheering on TV. All right, boys and girls.
Yeah.
You know what would be nice?
Right after the commercial.
Yeah, right after this commercial. He went live with his mom and he signed the paperwork. I don't remember what color her hair was. If it was like black, then she really died for this moment. You have But I would love if he doesn't go to Bama just because of all the predictions that have come out. Like he just completely flipped his thing on his head. He's ecstatic.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, Al.
Ability to go in the main litter and get two of the best players that they had, too.
This commercial. Here we go, boys.
All right. Almost 2,000 people in here.
First and foremost, I would just like to thank God, also my family, mom and dad, just for pushing me through this person I am today. Also my coaches and friends, just helping me. And with that said, for the next 3 to 4 years, I will be attending the University of Alabama.
There it is.
Yep. Got him a good one.
Oh, there in the court. There's the stability. Coming in with this.
You might get to play pretty early in your career.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah, that's a good one for Alabama to get.
Zay Mincey has committed to Alabama. Does he just say that leapfrog? Is that leapfrog? Georgia? Hold on. Did he just say that? Let me confirm that. Hold on.
Yeah, Bama's got a lot of pieces that they're going to be losing.
Oh, he's asking the question, does it leapfrog them? Well, okay, it does not. It does not leapfrog. That puts him at 3.
Man, it'd been cool to.
Puts him at 305. I think Georgia's at 313 or 320 or something like that. So yeah, they still need a couple more to get there, but they're climbing this for sure. Bama is in this recruiting class, making strides here late as they usually do for a class that was nowhere to be found. All of a sudden, kids come out of the woodwork, start committing to Alabama. Basically, Saban's like, hey, we need one of these guys. Cool, go get it. All right, sweet bet. And that's usually how it works. Well, we are way longer than we needed to be, but appreciate you guys hanging out with us for 45 minutes. To mind everybody, we went live with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter, and here we are an hour later. So Be tuned for stay tuned, I guess, for other content later on today. We're gonna be pumping it out here on High Top Sports, and looks like Cody's got some work to do for High Top Sports recruiting on Miami. So
Yeah, I got the Miami. I also will be live for the big 5-star quarterback
Bryce
later.
Underwood.
Bryce Underwood. Yep.
All right, boys, be good. Love you. We'll see you in the next one.